Hello guys, today's gonna be part of a new series I'm gonna make on how to play chess. So yeah, I play against my mom and my dad sometimes, but I've never actually shown it. And I'm gonna show you how the first piece moves, which you might see it. Here it is, this piece. It is called the king. The king, as you can see, he can move one square. There's two kings on the board. And you'll see the other pieces here. Plop one of them down so it's not a stalemate. So the king just move one square in any direction. If the king gets checkmated, then it's game over. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And the king never is actually captured. It's where he's being attacked and he can't go anywhere. Like, see, I can't go down because the other king is blocking the path. So I have to go to the side. So as you see here, king can't go there because of its piece there, and can't go here because of the king. So it can't go there. So it has to move this piece, which is called the pawn. It can move two squares forward, as you can see here. But look, the pawn already moved, and now it can only go one square. King has to catch up to it. When pawns make it to the end of the board, they go into any of these pieces. Start off with this one, which is called the knight. And now this is check because if I click on the knight, you can see it's threatening to take the king, so he has to move out of the way. So knights will go here in the starting position. See, it moves two squares here and then one off. So it can go here, and then one off. So it can go to these squares here. And see, now the knight has more movement because it's not stuck on the side of the board, so it has more squares to move to. Now this would not be a good move in that position because the knight here can just take it. So this is check. The knight is threatening to take the king. Knights are really annoying because they can just keep checking over and over again.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
Keeps checking me because, like, see, it can go to this square. And my king that can't be lost. So knights are real annoying. Look at this, it keeps checking. So annoying. So it's how the knights move. So
Yeah.
start out with the next piece that pawns can promote into, which is called the bishop. Bishops start in this position. In a normal chess game, the bishops start on this square. And they can move any square of numbers diagonally. And because it's diagonally, it can only go onto the color it started on. So this bishop started on white, it can never leave the white squares. This bishop started on black, it can never, the dark square, so it can never go from... This is check because the bishop is attacking the king. And this magical movement for the bishop makes it look like it jumps through pieces that would be blocking it. Like this. You think that would block the bishop because they're making a little wall here, but the bishop can still go through. Oh wait. See? The bishop can still go through. And look, the king cannot capture the bishop because the knight is protecting it. So the king won't, and the bishop is blocking this square, and its pieces are blocking this square, so the king can only go there. Which is threatening to take the knight, so checkmate. Check, okay. It goes to here, which, and what this is called, and when this happens, when one piece is threatening to take two pieces, but only one of them can survive, is called a fork, because it's attacking multiple pieces at once here. He has to rescue the king, he can't save the bishop. So, he loses his bishop. So yeah, that's how the bishops move. And now the next move, the next piece, the rook. The rook starts here in a normal chess game. You're probably wondering what this spot is going to be for, and you might already know, or have a good guess. The rooks can move in straight lines, so in this position with no pawns in this area, this rook can just take. This bishop is threatening to take the rook, so this is check. The rook can go in straight lines here. Okay, it's actually another fork because it's attacking the bishop. And it's also a skewer because there's a piece behind the king. So what this is called when a piece is checking the king and there is a piece behind the king, it's called a skewer. He has to lose the piece behind the king. So that is kind of how the rooks move. They just go in straight lines. Why is there a red thing there? So yeah. This is a check. The bishop's oopsie. The bishop's attacking it on the diagonal, so king goes out. Now, rooks aren't part of many checkmates because this rook blocks all of these squares for the king. The king cannot go there. So, see, the king has to go to this side. Now he has to go to this side. Now he has to go to this side. And this is the bishop has to go there to block it, and this is called checkmate. The king is being threatened. He can't go there, and he is being attacked, which is called checkmate. The king has no available squares. He cannot go anywhere, and he is attacked. So that is called checkmate. And you might have seen this thing in the code, but that's for later. Start, and then the next piece, the queen. Which goes there. And the queen is the most powerful piece. She can move straight or diagonally. So in this position, the queen controls this many squares. Boom. steward once again.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah.
And the rook. The rook is being threatened, so. So that is how the queen moves. So yeah, she can go straight. So yeah, the queen can go straight or diagonally. So she can go like this. There's still one more piece. I saw it in the. I used it in the example for the king so that it wouldn't be a stalemate. It's called the pawn. Pawn is. It looks like this. It's just set up like this. It's in front of all the pieces. Now, the knight can jump over pieces, so white can release their knights. As you can see here, the queen, the bishops, and the rooks are blocked by the pawns. You need to try to let your pieces out. Now the queen and the bishop can go out.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, the queen can go out now.
That's a circle.
And this
Yeah.
is called a pin. It's when a piece is
To drive?
attacking a piece,
Yeah.
but it cannot move because the king is on the other side of it. So this pawn here cannot move because if it were to move, then the queen could take the king, and that's not allowed. So this pawn cannot move anymore. It has to move a different one. And this is another check, except his king has no squares to go to, so you think this is checkmate, but he has to block it with either his queen or his bishop. Like that. Another pin, that pawn cannot move. And now that the bishop, both of these pieces are pinned, are pinned to the king, they cannot move. The queen just goes here, which is bad, because here, check, checkmate. The king is currently being threatened, and he can't go here because his pawn, he can't go there because his bishop, he can't go there because his knight, he can't go there because his pawn, and he can't take the queen because it is protected by that bishop.
Very loud.
So, that is how the pieces move, and so when pawns make it to the other side of the board, they promote into a queen, a bishop, a knight, or rook. Most of the time you want to promote into a queen, but there's some scenarios that you wouldn't want to promote into the queen. I'll show an example here. You can skip part of this if you don't want to see me deleting the entire board. Doink. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, okay, wait. So, here is the position. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, pawns capture diagonally. So, it is white turn, and this is the end of the game here. We are going to promote our pawn. Now, probably just thinking, queen. But that's a stalemate. He is fine, he's not threatened, but he can't go there, 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 or there. Or there. Because his queen is blocking the diagonal, straight, and his king is blocking that square. So that is a stalemate.
You want this condom kit from Grizzly Hotel?
So let's try promoting into something else. Bishop. insufficient material. White cannot checkmate with a bishop and a king. You do not promote into a bishop. A knight. Again, it is a check, but it is insufficient material. White cannot checkmate with the king and the knight, which leaves one option. The rook. And one into a rook is pretty much the only option here because in this position, black's only moves to go to here, and it is checkmate. You can't go there, because the rook blocks the straight line.
You know what? I should have.
And he's blocked off by the opponent's king. These squares are blocked off. So yeah, there is some scenarios where you don't want to promote into a queen. So yeah, that is how all the pieces move, and it's a little bit of stuff to know. Your opening pick is very important. Like if you were to play this, he can just play that. He plays that, and that is checkmate. Literally, in 2 moves, checkmate. So that's why moving this pawn right here is hard, because it's not really a good opener. Like if I were to just play this, and let's say I'm smart enough to not play that move, and say I play this instead. Check. Oh wait, no, wait. Hold up, let me try again. Here, let's say I push this for no reason. Queen here, check. You have to block the pawn. If the queen were to take, then you take back, so that's obviously not a good choice for him, and he just moves his queen here. That pawn is pinned to the bishop, except it's only a bishop, so the pawn can still move, but he will lose a bishop. So it's not a best choice. That's not good choice, because after this you just lose your queen and white is winning. So that's why. So most of the time they like to people play this opener. I'm not 100% sure what it's called, but so yeah. Also, wait, let me do something. E4, E5, knight there, bishop there, pawn there. If the pawn were to take here, then the queen would take, and you're probably thinking this is a bad position for black. The only spot his queen could go to, which is safe, is this square. But it's not. But this is actually just a trade, because when black's queen takes white queen, a different piece will take back. And that's called trading. You both lose the same type of piece. Sometimes you can trade different pieces, like I showed here. Wait. Like here, I traded a bishop for a knight. So sometimes it's not always the same type of piece. So that is going to be some chess stuff. Alright, so that is some of how to play chess. I'll show some more rules and stuff. If you're wondering what all of these pieces are, those aren't actual pieces in a real game of chess. They're just stuff used in weird variants, which is like different types. So that is some of chess. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll upload a second one.